Hello everyone. Hope you're all are doing good and welcome to today's obsession call. So before we talk about today's obsession, let me read out our invitation. I request you all to close your eyes. This is who I am. Talented, energetic, astonishing mindset. I can do anything and everything. I talk, I care, I respect everyone. I see beauty in everyone. I am connected by hearts and driven by values. I celebrate everyone. I provide value to everyone. I take ownership in everything I do. I have freedom to make mistakes. I learn as I go. I am mad to make a difference. I love disruptive ideas. I make impossible things possible. I am strong to question the creation. I believe in dreaming big. If I do not dare to dream big, am I really living? Why be ordinary? Then I can be extraordinary. I should be driven by my goals, not by egos. I can do it. I will do it. I will not hope for the best. I will be the best. This is who I am. Thank you, everyone. You can open your eyes. So you might have already seen the write up of today's obsession call. The topic for the day is financial intelligence. Um, so before going into the session, I request you all to be ready with your book and pen, so that because we have activities to be done during the session, so I want you all to have your book and pen with you. So before going into the session, I want to know each of your perspective on what is financial intelligence. Like we have heard about visual intelligence, spatial intelligence, verbal intelligence, aptitude intelligence, different kind of intelligence. So what did you felt like? We were always talking about financial independence, but did we ever thought about what is financial intelligence? So I came across this word when I started studying the book Rich Dad and Poor Dad. So I wanted to bring that knowledge to all of us in this call so that we all get uh, just simply talking about going there to financial independence. I thought, okay, we'll slowly start this journey. As I already mentioned in my NERA presentation too, that I wanted to learn about financial management. So I just started. Okay. So before going into the session, now I want each of you to give your definition of what is financial intelligence. So, can we quickly have each of you telling about financial intelligence?
The in-
I hope this session will be as interactive as much. Yeah, Tarun, go ahead.
the intelligence. This is instant answer. The intelligence which help an individual financial development is called financial intelligence.
Okay, okay, fine. Mm, I'll call out your names if you are not going to raise your hands. Yeah, Chandan, go ahead.
Having some knowledge regarding finance so that we can able to make some decisions regarding managing money, investing, uh, or else savings, whatever it may be in the field of finance.
Okay, okay. Uh, Triveni Akka, go ahead.
Hello, Ashu. Even my answer is in the same lines with the Chandan. It is like the mindset required to make a financial planning, a good financial plan. We need to equip ourselves with different set of knowledge before we invest into something or before we spend money. That mindset required to make some planning is called financial intelligence, I believe.
Yeah, thank you so much, Akka, for answering.
Akka,
Uh,
you should have asked me like what is intelligence.
Why?
When
You don't know that?
I
We wanted to talk about financial intelligence, so that is why I did not ask that. Others, Abhinavshri.
Akka, I have also similar thoughts with Triveni Akka and Chandan Annaya. Like having the ideas of making money and planning about finances like this. Akka. That's it.
Yeah, thank you, Abhi. Viji? Yeah, Pargivi Akka, go ahead.
Maybe having uh, like knowing the right way about the money, where to invest, how to earn properly, the proper way of investing as well as intelligence, I think. So we should have it's right where we not how to properly, what is the right way. So that's the that's finance.
Akka, you're breaking. We can't hear you properly.
I keep
Akka, are you traveling?
yes.
Okay, okay. We can't hear you.
In chat.
Yeah, yeah. Put it in the chat box. Okay, Viji. Rachu? Rachu, can you talk?
Yes, Akka. Knowing about money, and it is not about buying the things what we want, and we have a financial planning about our future needs also.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Vasan, I want to hear it from you. Vasan. Okay. Vinit, you will be the right person to maybe answer this. So the question is, what is your definition about financial intelligence?
Akka, didn't get you. Can you repeat it again?
What is your definition of financial intelligence?
Financial intelligence. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Ikkada answer చేయాలక్క? I didn't have.
Yeah. Spontaneous answer. You're on a financial journey. So
Yeah,
we need
I'm on
spontaneous
financial freedom
answer.
journey, but not financial.
So what are you doing for your financial journey? What
Like
kind of
learning so many things
intelligence are
right
you
now.
applying?
Learning so many things, learning so many businesses, different types of works, different types of technical skills and everything. And building
Yeah, that
connections.
yeah.
Yeah, and today I went to GoNet. I think everyone of you know, right? So I observed so many things there, like different types of businesses, not only one or two. I observed 117 businesses today and different types of businesses persons. Like I got so much knowledge about business today. Like they are attracting people by saying so many words. Like not attracting, they are developing the business right now. Wow. So
Yeah.
first of all, building connections and owning a customer to a like we are collecting them is what I think financial intelligence. Like వాళ్ళని ఆకట్టుకోవడం.
Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's also there. I'll answer it later.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So each of you have given your definition of what is financial intelligence, and everyone are almost similar because there is nothing much going to be what is financial intelligence. So we were we almost throughout all the years of our school, college, and everything, we were hearing about intelligence. You have to be so intelligent to do that. You have to be so intelligent to write an essay. You have to be intelligent to do different things. But have you ever heard about you have to be intelligent about being financially independent? So financial intelligence is a new language of a money. We have different language for each thing, right? Like when we do maths, we have we deal with numbers and all. So financial intelligence is dealing with money, the language of money. It is basically the language of money, and we don't know any right or wrong way in it. We just learn as we go in this journey. Uh, there would be coming up new ways how we can be financially independent, and that is when our intelligence grows in an area of financial thing. So that is what it is all about. Next, so you are all are ready with your pen and paper, right? I want you all to write about your feelings, experience with money, anything, any just random 2 3 sentences of what you feel or experienced about money. It is a kind of a journaling kind thing to you. Okay, you can be very honest. If you want to share alone, you can then share, or else it's okay. It is your kind of personal journal thing. So I hope you're all are writing. I want you all to write your feelings and experience about money. I'll too write along with you. I know it's not easy to write just like that, but just keep thinking about this question about what are your feelings and experiences with money, and just keep journaling those things. So, by this way, you will be able to understand where you are, like what are you thinking actually about the money, and where you can go ahead. Okay, so this will help you in that. I hope few of you might have started writing it. Please raise your hands if you have started writing. Okay. Others, even if you don't have pen and paper, you can just write it in your notes or wherever in your mobiles. And just start thinking about that question. What do you feel about money? What is your experience till now about money? So we always feel, right, like sometimes we feel that money is not so important, money is not going to be anything a major factor in our life, but at one point we'll feel only if money is there we can achieve something or we can go ahead in our life. We get the mixed thoughts. So anything, any thoughts, any feeling of guilt. Suppose say you have spent, you feel you are spending so much, and you have that guilt of spending too much. You can just write it down, and then your brain will automatically start thinking when you keep seeing that journal or those lines. Then you will start automatically thinking how to reduce those or what ways you can figure it out to um, be very good at managing your money. Okay. So this is our first activity. Coming to the next one. Okay, we are now 12 members in the call. I want you all to write one thing of each of the person. one thing of each of the person, what they are good at. No matter what, it could be anything. If they are good in playing chess, write it down. If they are good in cracking jokes, write it down. Anything. You can write about each one of the person in the call. I want you to tell out this, okay? Just simply write the name and do it. If you fail to write very difficult of all the 12 members, so let us try with 5 members. Any 5. Write about any 5 in the call, okay? Any of you are done writing about 5 members? Can you raise your hands if you are done? Okay. So I want each of you to now tell what did you write, okay? And about whom did you write? Sangeeta, we'll start with you.
Hello, Ashaka. I hope I'm audible without any network issues from my end.
Yes, yes, yes.
So yeah, I wrote about Rachu. She's good at being consistent in anything. About Ashaka, she's good at communication. Chandananna, he's good at helping others. Tarun, he's good at leadership, and Abhi, she's good at learning new things.
Okay. Thank you, Sangi. Tarun, go ahead.
Yeah, first I will start with Trivanaka. She is all-rounder. And Sangi, critical thinking and analytical thinking. Rachana, consistency. Chandran, hard worker. Abhi, I have ability to create opportunities. Ashritaka, owning. And Abhinaya, discipline in learning new things. Yes.
Thank you, Tarun. Trivedi Akka, you can now tell.
Yeah, I have 5 people with me. First, I got Sangeeta. Like, I like her clarity and confidence in whatever she says. And coming to like Nikhil and Tarun, I feel the same towards them. Like, they both are selfless and very helpful towards others. And coming to Chandan, he's good at touch basing with everyone. I really love the way I don't know. It doesn't feel like he's coming for a help. He really maintains a good touch base with the people. And even coming to the Ashita, you, and I really love the way how you manage multiple things at a time. Yeah.
Thank you, Akka. Chandan, go ahead.
Actually, I understand the question in the wrong way and wrote about what I am good at, but I'll figure out a way to tell. Uh, to
Okay.
tell.
You tell that what you are good at. This is really good actually. Tell that what you wrote.
Okay, it's my
Good at
data. Yeah, my understanding. I'm good at networking, connecting with people. I'm good at analyzing data. I'm good at appreciating and learning from others. I'm good at inspiring others and understanding other feelings.
Yes. Thank you, Chandan. So why did I even ask to do? Okay, Rachu. Yeah, Rachu, go ahead.
Yes, Akka. Tarunannaya, talking with others. Triveni Akka, writing blogs. Abhinaya, hard worker. Vinith, jokes. Sangeet Akka, time management.
Thank you, Rachu. So why did I even okay? Abhi? Abhi, go ahead.
Yes, Akka. Tarunannaya, helping and motivating others. Vinny, learning new things at this age. Ashwaka, good at communication. Chandanannaya, helping others. Rachu, consistency. Sangyaka, she is good at perfection. And Abhinaya, she is strong in everything. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Abhi. Vinith, go ahead.
So I want to mention about 6%. So first coming to Abhinasri Chamanchula, like a courageous girl and a fast learner too. And Chandranna, a best chef and a dedicated person about his job mainly, who works 24/7. And Tarnanna, a leader and a person who pushes us towards our goals. And Ashwaka, who is good at speaking and courageous one too. And she is also a courageous girl and very, very, very good at communication. And Sangitaka, a techie girl, like who had not techie, who had lot of knowledge about technicals like using light apps, about IVA tools, anything. A techie girl from a village background. Wow. And Rohit Anna, who always spreads positive and who always supports us. Yeah, సంగీతకి తిన్నట్టుంది నా మాట అలా బట్ లైక్ టెక్ గీక్ యా
Yes. Thank you, Vinith. Thank you so much. And thank you each and one of you to take time and write about this. Actually, why did I even tell to do this? And now in our team, we always try to appreciate others of what they are good at. But coming to since we are all together in the call, I told you to just write who are in the call. But basically, did you ever see what is good about your mother, about your father, or someone even in your class? Other than our teammates, did you ever thought of your friend who is what they are good at? Like we might think, but maybe in an extreme until and not about each and every person, right? Say suppose about any of your cousin, what they are good at. Like maybe I'm not sure, but I might not have thought about them consciously. So now Vinith is going on a financial journey. Did he know what he's going to do or what ways he's going to come that? He's learning newly. In the same way, we even don't know what our financial journey is going to be. We are going to learn something new. It is something which no one knows or we don't know anything. Yeah. Okay, Sangeet. So, like, I'll tell you one point. See, it's the first time in your financial journey where you'll be able to ask to try something new, something that you did not see before. We don't know what's going to be Vinith's journey. It's going to be very new. So to look at something in a new way. Suppose say if I'm not going to now if I like we talk in a team who is good at what, but when you ask me randomly what your cousin is good at, I might not consciously think about what he's good at. But now I'm seeing him in a new way. It is a new thing. By this way, we'll be able to recognize what are the talents of others, what are the talents of others, and then by that thing we'll be able to know more about. Suppose if I'm saying Tarun is a very good leader, then I'll just think upon about myself, whether I am a good leader, whether I am able to speak properly, whether I am having that helping tendency like Chandan, whether I am adopting to the new technologies or learning new technologies like Vinit. I might think about those things, right? So this is the main thing. When you look at someone in a different, what they are good at, you will come to know what are their talents and what it leads to what are you're good at. You'll start thinking what you're good at, and we all know, once when you know what we are good at or what are our strengths, that is going to be definitely a it's going to create a very positive impact among us, right? It will make us one step towards our success. When you know yourself good, it will be definitely uh, a very good point to be involved in your success. And when you detect the other people's skills, now you all, the way you all detected, like suppose say we are going to conduct some event, uh, I wanted to assign the work. So I know definitely if I tell to Chandan, Tarun, they'll help me out in doing that. So that is my skill, like whom to approach when I need some help. Yes or no? Like we'll definitely know what. So when we are looking at other people's talents, we'll be automatically knowing other people's strengths, and that will be a very good skill. And then now Vinit is learning many different things, and he's learning about different people, what they are good at, or how to behave when they are, or how to talk about with each people. So this will be very useful for him in his business further, like what kind of investments he can do, or what uh, suppose say he's going to start one business, what kind of people he want to take. He'll be seeing all these things. So remember, it's always good to see what a person is good at, and then you have to take those things and also see it in you, make such a way that it leads to success. Okay. So am I clear? Am I clear? Are you understanding what I am able to convey? Yeah. Okay. Triveni Akka, you raised your hand.
Actually, I forgot to lower my hand. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So this is the thing about journaling about different people. That is why I wanted you all to write one good thing about each of them, and you can try it with the different people whom you see. Maybe they could be your future. I mean, any partnership kind of business, or even anything. Even if you wanted to do simply as a combined study, you have to see what the other person or your friend is good at, so that you will approach that friend to study that topic, that particular topic. Okay. So this is all about it. And next, so as I started our call with different kind of intelligence, we have different intelligence, right? Like verbal intelligence, numerical intelligence, spatial intelligence, musical intelligence, physical intelligence, interpersonal intelligence, intrapersonal intelligence, natural intelligence, visual intelligence. There are so many different intelligence, so I can figure out 8 to 9 intelligences. Okay. Now suppose say someone is coming and talking to me about financial independence, will I be able to understand? I like actually we had a group call, and when we were discussing, we never know what it is, what does it even mean, financial independence. When you just go and say I'm going to be financial independent, any student or any just a graduate or even a 12th standard student might be understood, might will he understand, will he or she understand? What, how many of you think that you will understand when you are in 12th or when you are even not here about what is financial independence? Raise your hands if you understood what is financial independence earlier. Chandan, you understood what is financial independence earlier when you are not into Thopus.
No.
Sangi, you understood what is financial intelligence, I mean independence before coming into Thopus. Okay. So each Nikhil. So yeah. Okay, you both just wanted to raise your hands, don't want to talk. Okay, fine. Okay, Nikhil. So for me, coming to me, when I want, Sangi, you want to talk? Okay, coming to me, like more than someone coming and telling to me about anything, when I do myself a self study, when I read a book, I'll understand better in depth. When I read a book, I'll understand in depth. And then I'll implement that. Okay. But for maybe suppose say for Vinith or for Chandan Tarun, any one of you, you might be good at watching a video and learning that. That is visual intelligence. Okay. Um, what is interpersonal intelligence? Like if you are really very good at managing with your friends, with your relatives, that is called interpersonal intelligence. Intrapersonal intelligence is something when you are able to handle your emotions, when you are aware of yourself, at what point what kind of emotion will trigger you. All these things are intrapersonally. And for few of you, maybe even for me, like when I study for exam or for anything, I really study good when I listen to music, slow music in the background, and I just feel like studying. Okay, how many of you feel like studying with a music in the background? Okay, so each of them have a different way of learning styles, right? So now even financial intelligence is not something you will get just like that. You have to understand your learning style. When you're going on that financial independent journey, you have to understand uh, what is your way of learning style. And when you find that formula of your learning style, you will definitely be able to go in that path. uh, Now see, I told I wanted to learn about financial management, so I started my journey. I did not just randomly go and search some video in YouTube. I started with Rich Dad Poor Dad. In such a way I learned psychology of money. I'll start in that way. Now Vinit might have gone through different various videos regarding financial independence. So when you get to learn your learning style, it will know your learning style. It will be easy for you to achieve the things. So once you're okay with your learning style, you will be confident. Okay, I can do it. If I do it in this way, I'll be able to do. So for few of you, when you are learning, you want to practically implement it. Actually, Vinit is doing that now. He's learning, he's implementing it practically. That will be a very good thing for him. And maybe for few of them that might be good, for few of them that might not be good. Even I feel when I learn something, if I do it practically, that will sustain a longer time for me. So this is what about the third thing you have to know about your in your financial journey is know your learning style. What is your learning style? In that way, it will be easy to go ahead and get rich. Okay, this is the third thing. Next, you have to believe in yourself. Okay, uh, just thinking like whether it will happen or not, just believe. Yeah, I am. Maybe when you start your journey, you might feel I'm not going to be rich, but gradually when you just keep thinking about it, you will get a hope at some point that you will definitely get a rich. So remember always to believe in yourself. Okay, that is one thing. and believing automatically what you think is what you get. We all know what you think is what you get. So think in that way. Suppose, say, when we want to be financially independent, we might not be financially independent when you work under someone. You will get monthly salary. That is the only thing that's going to happen, right? You're not going to get any other thing. So now we are all used to hear that study hard so that you get a good job. But change your perspective. Study hard so you can find a good company to buy. So that this way you will be able to go across your financial journey. So think what you think is what you get. Uh, Mallikarjun, you want to talk something?
Yeah, I want to oppose one of your comment that you are doing job does not mean that you are financially independent. I want to oppose that.
Okay.
If your salary is below of your financial needs, then you are uncomfortable or you are not freedom enough. If your salary is above if you are earning in crores, then there are people who are earning in crores. Then how can you say that you are financially not independent? See, we need, as soon as we grow our experience in certain field, we can be independent as whatever the salary we are taking, whatever the amount we are getting, right? The only being there are many startups that who are taking minimum salaries. There are startups who are running in losses. It does not mean that we should own something. We should be good at one skill and expert in that, so that we can be paid higherly and be freedom.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that, Mallikarjun. But can you give me your definition of financial independence?
Financial independence, see, independent, the meaning is we should not be dependent in as a students or as a uh, job holders. We are waiting for the salaries, we are waiting for our parents to give some of our money. See, financial independence depends upon your curriculum, how your world is designed. If you are designed your world with completely full of EMIs, home loan, car loan, vagera and vagera, you never be financially independent, right? In my case, financially independent means you need to plan your at least 3 to 5 years of time period. That my financial whatever the amount I have stored, it should be help to me so that I can grow more at least the 2 to 3 years. That means it is more than enough, because financial independence, every time there is something need, like medical expenses, educational expenses, we will be having our financial needs. We can't be good enough to spend money or earn money or saving money. It can't be in same line, right? I want to tell one thing, that financially independent should be like at least the 2 to 3 years of a time, Arizona should be completely free so that we can do bigger in our life. That's it.
Yeah, actually, the last point which you told, 2 to 3 years, you wanted to be free so that you can do something. The same thing we are talking, but we are not limiting ourselves for 2 or 3 years. We are talking for a longer way. Like when we turn into age of 31, we must be financially independent such that the passive income comes in. We are not going to put any efforts. I mean, we are not going to go to any job or anything kind of thing. We are like we are not under anyone. It's like a passive income that is coming in. We are
Like,
talking about that.
then we need to talk about the number, right? Because how much 1 crore or 100 crores, how much the amount we need. Everyone needs are not the same, right? Financial independent, if someone has the expenses who are living in US, their expenses are higher than Indians who are living in village. Their expenses are different from the who are living in two-tier city or multinational. I mean, Bombay or something else. We need, so that we need to talk about the number, good number, so that we can have rest of our rest of it. As soon as the rest of our life, we need not to be working. Straightforwardly, we can, if we have a certain number, what we can work on that number.
Yeah, I agree, but it is all like it depends upon each individual. Suppose say I wanted to be financially independent by 31 and I just want to lead a very simple life, staying in some village or some kind of thing. When it comes to Tarun, his independence can be different, or his way of living life, maybe he wanted to go to abroad and stay there. Depending upon that, he might be attaining his financial independence. Yeah, thank you so much for bringing that point, Malika. Okay. Okay, we still have time. This is the last activity we are going to do. Again, I want you to have, I want you all to have your pen and pencil. Book and pen. I'll give you, I'll ask you a few questions. You have to just answer whether it is yes or no. Okay. Just write the number of each question and write whether it is yes or no. This is I got to test whether you are a team player or not. Okay, whether you are a team player or not. Okay. The first question is, two heads are better than one. Yes or no? Two heads are better than one.
What is
If
that?
you are
Two
done,
X.
two heads are better than one. Malikarjun, it can be personal, like you need not answer here, it would be to you. The second question is, working with someone can be more fun. Yes or no? According to you, working with someone can be more fun. Yes, no. You're done? Okay. Third question. Working on my own can be very lonely. Yes, no. Working on my own can be very lonely. Yes, no. Fourth question. I need my own cheering session when work is slow. I'll repeat. I need my own cheering session when work is slow. Yes, no.
Can you repeat it again?
I need my own cheering session when work is slow. Slow. When work is slow.
Okay.
Okay. Fifth question. I might make more money working as part of a team. I might make more money working as part of a team. Yes, no. Sixth question. I like to do things my way. I like to do things my way. Better not to compromise. I like to do things my way. Better not to compromise. Yes, no. Seventh question. I don't want to share the profits. Yes, no. I don't want to share the profits. Yes, no. Eighth question. I like to be my own boss. I like to be my own boss. Yes, no. Ninth question. I can work faster and more efficiently on my own. I can work faster and more efficiently on my own. Yes, no. You're all done. Can you all raise your hands if you're done? Or if you have any questions, you can ask or any doubts in the questions.
Can you
Okay.
repeat third one?
Third one. Working on my own can be very lonely. Yes, no. Working on my own can be very lonely. Vinith, you have a doubt or you're done?
Done. Akka, done.
Okay. Whoever have done, can you raise your hands? Tarun, did you do? No. Raise your hand. Okay. Now, I want you to give you points, okay? You have to calculate your points. From question number 1 to 5, wherever you wrote no, give 1 point for that. Okay? Question number 1. Akka.
I mean, like, not like straight yes or no for me. For most of the time, it's relative, you know. Sometimes
No,
I like.
yeah, it cannot be, but what more dominates? What more dominates?
Akka, what you asked was very tricky. Sometimes it will be yes or sometimes it will be no.
You know, for most of the question, it's like yes or no, yes or no, yes or no.
Exactly. Naguda. Sometimes it will be. It depends on the situation. What are weird. Like, yeah. That's why she is a psychologist. నిజంగా రోహిత్ అన్న ఆడుకుంటున్నారు.
Sorry. It's okay. You wrote yes
Like-
or no, right? Just give it a point, okay?
నేను మీకు క్వశ్చన్ రాసేటప్పుడు ఒక ఆన్సర్ రాశాను. లేటర్ ఐ వాస్ చేంజింగ్ ఇట్.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just wanted to see whether you're a team player or not. These questions are not going to, do anything.
Not going to give any seat or give any certificate.
Okay. So from question number 1 to 5, wherever you have written no, give it 1 point for each. And when you wrote yes, give 2 points to each. Okay. Question number 1 to 5, wherever you wrote no, give 1 point. Wherever you wrote wherever you wrote yes, give 2 points to each. Next, from question, are you done with that? 1 to 5 marking. Okay. Next, from question number 6 to 9, wherever you wrote yes, give 1 point. For yes, give 1 point from question number 6 to 9. And wherever you wrote no, give 1 point, 2 points. Okay. Now calculate the whole score. So I'll repeat once again. From question number 1 to 5, wherever you wrote yes, give 2 points. Wherever you wrote no, give 1 point. From question number 6 to 9, wherever you wrote yes, give 1 point. Wherever you wrote no, give 2 points. Now calculate the whole score. Are you done? Once you're done calculating, raise your hands or give a thumbs up or anything. Okay. Now, okay, Vinith, tell me your score.
It's 15.
15.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Tarun, what is your score?
16.
Okay. Chandan, what's your score?
15.
Okay. Triveni Akka, did you try? You want to tell your score?
I mean, minds are very mixed up. You know, I calculated yes and no for all of the questions. It's like 13.
13. Okay. So, to whoever have told your points, I'll tell you. From 15 to 18, if your score is 15 to 18, Rohit, is it so?
Yes. So actually, for 1 to 5, for no, you have like only for no, you have 1 point, right? For yes,
Yeah.
we don't have any point.
No, we
For
don't
yes,
have any point.
yeah. So that's why I got
And
6 to
from
9.
6 to 9?
6 to 9, no, 2 points, 1 yes point. Yes, 1 point, right? From 6
Yes,
to 9. So 6, 7, 8, 9. There are only 4 questions, right?
No, Rohit.
Yeah.
In 1 to 5, there is 2 points for it.
1 minute. అన్న ఇప్పుడు మీరు 1 to 5 లో ఒక 4 ఎస్ఎస్ పెడితే 4 into 2 8 మార్క్స్, ఎస్ కి 2
Oh,
మార్క్స్.
SK 2 points, No.
ఎస్ కి 2 points.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, SK ఏం points లేవనుకున్నా. Okay, then
1 to 5 లో ఎస్ కి 2 points.
yeah, then 15.
No
Yes.
no
Okay.
ki 1 point.
Okay. 15 minus 15. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I know most of our scores will be between 15 to 18 only. So when your score is between 15 to 18, you are considered to be a team player, obviously. Okay. When your score is 12 to 14, you are on the right track. When your score is less than 12, you must think about strengthening your interpersonal skills. As I told, interpersonal skills is the way you know about the other person, the way you communicate, all those things. So why did I do this activity? Any idea why did I want you all to know?
We have time now, that's why.
We have time, that's why. Tarun. Okay. Okay. So when you want to start a business, you cannot, maybe you might be doing alone, you might be starting alone, but you always need a group of people to do it. You just can't alone do it. So it's very important that you develop that skill of interpersonal skills where you are a good team player. You have to know how to manage each of them in your team, what triggers a person, or how you have to talk to a person. Okay. So that is why I wanted to bring this. And when you work with someone, it could be very rewarding. Like sometimes it could be emotionally and sometimes it could be financially. When you are really good in playing, in a team, when you are really good, definitely that will lead to a very good kind of emotions among all of you. And also that will lead your business to go ahead. They'll show too much of profit when everyone in the team are uh, playing good or being good with each other and able to manage everything. So yeah. And also when you are in a team, it's not like just you are depending upon only your ideas. You get to hear different perspectives and even able to think about, okay, when you do that, how it's going to be. You will get different ideas, different perspectives and all those things. So yeah, this is all about this activity. And that is all I wanted to do for today's session. I hope I did not bore you or I did not forced you too much to do all these activities. So how did you feel or what did you want to comment about the whole session? You can.
Well, great session, Akka. The
Oh.
many activities. You put some thoughts in my mind. Like from the next time onwards, I can do these kind of activities with my people as well in my surroundings. Yeah, I love last activity to determine a team player or not. Yeah, I will implement this. Thank you.
Thank you, Tarun. Chandan, go ahead.
Yes, this session really made me think about myself, my team, and how I'm good at as a team player. Really good session. Thank you.
Lovely
Thank you,
session,
Chandan.
Ashu.
ఓ పక్క నుంచి విన్నావా? థ్యాంక్ యూ వినయ్. Rohit, go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. So I joined 10 minutes late, but still I could feel it. So really very good session, Asrita. And as always, your questions or your words have some psychological meaning. So it displays. So yeah, thank you. And started with appreciation, no, like pick one good thing about each one, so that itself says like we are in a team. So when you able to take one positive thing from everyone in your team, so then you are part of a team, so like you are in the group of people with good people, right? So and the next activity also relates the same, so it's all good. And to start a project, it's essential and you did it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rohit. Vinit, go ahead.
Yeah, That was a beautiful session again. And like it's like a session, how a psychologist will hold the session. Like ఒక psychologist వచ్చి నిజంగా సెషన్ హోస్ట్ చేస్తే ఎలా ఉంటుందో, it was in that much tricky way. Yeah. Yeah. అవునక్క. And it raises so many questions in me. Like I want to start a business. Like ఇవాళ నేను ఆలోచిస్తున్నాను అనమాట. లైక్ ఎందుకు ఎంతమంది ఎంప్లాయీస్ ఐ డోంట్ డూ లైక్ ఇప్పుడు ఒక ల్యాప్టాప్ నుంచి మనం సాల్వ్ చేస్తాను. బట్ వీ నీడ్ ఎ బ్యాక్ అండ్ సపోర్ట్ ఫర్ అస్. If we are not able to do any work, there should be someone behind us to push or to do the work. Yeah. I learned so many things from this time. And it's like a brainstorming session for again. Like yesterday, Abhinavsri said about learning, right? Today, it was another brainstorming session for me. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ashwaka, for bringing such wonderful questions, which I can't answer. Not only me, which a few members answer. Like there are two options for that. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ashwaka. That was a
Thank you.
psychologist session. Psychologist session. And we need sets of sessions every week.
Yeah, so we have 3 minutes, right? So actually, there's a news. If you like, there is a 9 minutes video summary of the video. It's very good to see that Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki. He was on the Ranveer Show podcast. So he explains about the money. So he's a writer, author of that book Rich Dad Poor Dad, which is one of the famous books of the like generation. So he taught how the money works or how the finance works to many people in India and in the worldwide. So like he was on the Ranveer show. It's about 50 minutes podcast, but the summary is in 9 minutes. The clips, TRS clips. So if you want, you can watch it. I liked it, and maybe you can. You will also, if you have time, like maybe we can play it now. It's a 9 minutes video. If not, you can watch it on YouTube. I have a link.
Yeah, Rohit, it's a summary of the Rich Dad Poor Dad you're telling.
No, the discussion is about 54 minutes, like the actual discussion, and the summary which I shared, like the link I shared, it's about 9 minutes. So the summary of their conversation, again, the same podcast.
Yeah, Rohit, we'll do in the next call because
Right,
we are going
right,
to
right.
have the series of sessions. You can share me the link. I'll check it
Yes,
out.
I did. Yeah. Yeah.
So team, this is all for today's call. I actually, like, as you all were telling that you're not able to answer properly to each of the questions that I asked. See, there is no right or wrong answer, or there is no particular answer for any kind of thing. It depends upon situation, and it is about how you're going to handle that. Okay, so this is just a one step we are all together taking to be financially independent and on this journey. So I hope you will remember all these points, and this is your first session about financial intelligence, how you are going to grow your intelligence towards becoming financially independent. And I hope I'll continue to come up and do as many sessions as possible in the future calls. And thank you so much, Chandan, for giving me this session to host. And yeah, that is all for today's call.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
everyone.